Arsenal were handed a couple of fresh selection scares as their scintillating run of form continued against Sheffield United on Monday night. The confident Gunners put the Premier League's bottom side to the sword with a ruthless 6-0 demolition at Bramall Lane, becoming just the second club in English top-flight history to dispatch 5 or more goals in 3 successive away games in the process. That latest commanding victory saw Arsenal keep pace in a thrilling three-way title race following dramatic weekend wins for leaders Liverpool and defending champions Manchester City over Nottingham Forest and Manchester United respectively, with Mikel Arteta's men remaining in third place and back to just 2 points off the summit ahead of the visit of London rivals Brentford to the Emirates Stadium on Saturday evening. The ruthless win over Sheffield United was not without its concerns though, with Bukayo Saka substituted at halftime and Gabriel Martinelli also forced off injured after the interval. However, Arteta did have Thomas Partey back in action for the first time since October as Gabriel Jesus also stepped up his return to full fitness from the bench in South Yorkshire. Here is all the latest Arsenal injury news and potential return dates. Number 1. Gabriel Martinelli. The Brazilian forward scored Arsenal's third goal after just 15 minutes at Bramall Lane and then quickly laid on an assist for Kai Havertz for number 4. However, Martinelli later had to be helped off the pitch and replaced by Jesus after the hour mark having sustained a painful blow to his foot. He was in obvious pain as he was helped down the tunnel by Arsenal's medical staff, with Arteta confirming after the game that Martinelli had sustained a cut to his foot and would require further assessment. He had a slight cut on his foot and we have to wait and see how he is, Arteta said in his post-match press conference. Speaking to Sky Sports, the manager said, "With Gabby, it's just a cut. He had a tackle and a slight cut, we have to see how he is." Arteta updated fans on Thursday, stating that he is positive Martinelli will be ready for the weekend. Potential return date, March 9th versus Brentford. Number 2. Bukayo Saka. Saka was superb once again in the first half against Sheffield United, terrorizing former teammate Austin Trusty down the Arsenal left and forcing an early switch from Chris Wilder as he provided the ball that led to Jayden Bogle's early own goal and later set up Declan Rice for goal number 5 before the break. However, the England winger did not emerge for the second half as he was instead replaced by Fabio Vieira, despite not having appeared to have suffered a knock. Arteta clarified after the game that Saka had actually been feeling unwell, saying, "Bukayo was feeling sick. He wasn't feeling right so we decided to take him off and bring Fabio in." Standard Sport understands Saka will be ready to face Brentford after returning to training. Potential return date, March 9th, versus Brentford. Number 3. Takahiro Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu has not played for Arsenal since the loss at Fulham on New Year's Eve, having been injured both before and after that game and then away at the Asian Cup with Japan. Arteta confirmed last month upon his return that the versatile defender had sustained another slight issue while on international duty. While Tomiyasu was eventually not part of the matchday squad at Bramall Lane, Arteta had not ruled it out as a possibility last week and on Monday confirmed again that his return was now very close. The Arsenal boss said, "He's very close, he's already doing something on the grass and hopefully we're going to have him very close with us." Potential return date, March 9th, versus Brentford. Number 4. Oleksandr Zinchenko. Like Tomiyasu, Zinchenko was given a chance of making the squad at Sheffield United but ultimately missed out as he works his way back from a calf issue suffered in the first half of the crucial 3-1 win over Liverpool a month ago. If both defenders get a good week of training under their belts now at London Coney, it could be that they are each involved against the Bees. Potential return date, March 9th, versus Brentford. Number 5. Jurrien Timber. Arteta has been waxing lyrical about his summer signings commitment, determination, and progress in recovering from a serious anterior cruciate ligament injury suffered in his right knee on his Premier League debut against Nottingham Forest back in August. Timber underwent surgery before a successful rehab that has seen him already back working on the grass. "Sorry, Jurrien is still not close enough to be part of the squad on Monday," Arteta said ahead of the trip to Sheffield United. Absolutely, he's been impressed by Timber's recovery. "It's been a joy. The physios and medical staff have been impressed with his attitude. Now we have to manage because it's the last stage of that difficult injury but I think he's in the right way. Arsenal will take no risks with Timber's return, but if he continues on his current trajectory with no setbacks, then a comeback could surely await after the March international break, when they travel to title rivals Manchester City before facing Luton, Brighton, Aston Villa, and Wolves ahead of the small matter of a North London derby away at Tottenham on April 27th. Potential return date: after the March international break, potentially March 31st versus Manchester City. That wraps up Arsenal injury update. Make sure to subscribe for more football news and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching.